So this is the B. Smith story that, a lot of people have been pretty much going over and, they got their own thoughts about and things like that. It kind of touches a lot of people close to their hearts because they have loved ones that do have Alzheimer's and, you know, they have different thoughts about the situation and the fact that, he has the husband, B. Smith's husband has a living girlfriend, uh, you know, and that touches people the wrong way too. So we're just pretty much discussing that right now, and I feel like with that situation, I I mean, once you have a wife, you have a wife. That is pretty much it. If you're taking care of her, don't make any excuse about taking care of your wife. Till death do us part is what you sign up for. Even though we know personally, sometimes we feel a certain way when we're going through certain things, it kind of tests our will and our integrity. And that's what it's doing to him. And he's showing that he's faltering under, the pressure of taking care of his wife. Even his comments that he's making to the media that are testing his will, he is subjecting himself as if he is the devil himself, which, if you ask me, if he's talking about he wishes other people went through the same situation, but they will be going through the same situation within the next couple of years due to genetics and inflammatory and whatever he's discussing. He's spewing out hate. And the fact of the matter is that's your wife. You got to take care of her, and hopefully she gets better, till death do you part. I mean, you're in the house with her, you know, to bring in another woman and try to explain to a woman that has Alzheimer's that, hey, I have a girlfriend now. Of course, she's not going to be responding to that. Of course, she don't even know what she ate for breakfast. Of course, she's going to go in and out, so she's not going to remember. So you telling the people that, oh yeah, I've already discussed this with her and she's cool with it. Come on, we know way better than that. So, babe, you let me know if that's, if what do you think about that? Is how does that rub you? I mean, what do you think about the whole situation? Because I think he's wrong, and I know it's probably hard because I've never dealt with it just internally like that. So I hate to speak on someone else's situation, but I mean, you sign up for what you sign up for till death do you part. Unless you are going to be man enough to say, you know what, I can't deal with this anymore. I don't want to be with you anymore. This is over. That's all you can possibly do, and then bring in somebody else. But bringing somebody else into the house while you're with your wife because you say you're still taking care of her, technically you're not taking care of her if you got another woman in there and you saying that's your girlfriend. Oh yeah, she's white. Didn't mean to say it that way, but I know a lot of people think that way, so we're just gonna put it out there in the air.
Here's my thing with it. I kind of shed some tears right now just thinking of the story, just hearing about the story, because, I do have a family member who is suffering from Alzheimer's, and I know how deep and how just sad and horrible it is to deal with someone with Alzheimer's in your family who doesn't know your name, who can't take care of themselves anymore, and who has to be cared for 24/7. So I do understand that. I do appreciate that he's still taking care of his wife, but that's what he's supposed to do. He is supposed to take care of his wife, like you said, till death do us part is the contract that was made. For him to literally, to me, I feel like he's taking advantage of the situation and bringing in somebody knowing that his wife has no idea what's freaking going on. And oh yeah, well I introduced my wife to my girlfriend. That don't make no sense to me, man. It hurts my heart because I'm pretty sure B. Smith will not agree with something like that unless they already had some type of open marriage beforehand. And that's not anything that he mentioned when he was defending himself to the media and saying, justifying it by saying, oh, if you would do the same thing if you dealt with somebody with Alzheimer's. That's part of the game. When you sign up for marriage, you don't know how the other person's going to go out, what's going to happen to them. You don't know the future. But all you know is through thick and through thin till death do us part. And that is the contract that you signed. That is the vow that you made. So for me, thinking that that's okay, and for even, the daughter of the husband, Gaspy or whatever, that's taking care of his Alzheimer's wife and having a cheating pilgrimage type situation going on in the household, the daughter, oh yeah, it's fine with me. Oh yeah, that's my mom. And no, because if that was her real mom, I don't think she would be cool with that personally. Because I know I wouldn't be cool with it. I'd be like, what the heck are you doing? I don't think so. That's nice and everything that he wants to show his wife and be honest with his wife that can't freaking retain any information and tell him that, hey, I'm cheating on you, wife. See, here she is. It's okay. She lives with us and she's taking care of her. It literally looks like they're just waiting for her to die. What if this freaking living girlfriend is just literally gonna poison the wife or why she's doing all these good deeds for her? What if she don't?
That's what I'm saying. We don't know that. You never know, man. Like, his intentions are clear because once he talked to the media and he spewed out his hate, that was him cracking under the pressure. That was him showing you who he was and what his intentions were and what he's doing. You know, if he was the man that he's saying that he is portraying himself to be, then he wouldn't said those things. He wouldn't have came to the point of saying, well, you know what, you guys are going to go through it too. It's just a matter of time. That's him and the hate inside of him spewing out because he know he's doing wrong and people are shedding the light on his situation. So now instead of being humble and saying, you know what, I'm doing this and I don't feel bad about it, you know, he's letting you know that he's in the wrong. The devil is coming out. You can hear those things. Any adult knows that, you know. So I mean, he know what he doing ain't right. It's horrible on so many levels. It is ridiculous. Even when you show the pictures of the situation, you see, oh my God, like your heart almost drops when you see it. It's like, oh God, no way. You hear it, you're like, okay, B. Smith with her husband, she has Alzheimer's, he's taking care of her, he's been taking care of her, he's been a caregiver. Oh, and newsflash, he has a living girlfriend. So you're thinking, okay, before you see the visual, you're not even thinking about the visual. Then you see the visual and it's just like, oh my gracious, really? It's just filth upon filth upon filth. You know, that's just what I get from it. It's just crazy. I can't even look at the picture. It's that ridiculous. The vision of it. When I seen the vision, I said, oh Lord, this is what they doing. Come on, man. And you know, he live in the Hamptons and come on, man. They taking care of grandma and they just waiting on grandma to kick the can, man. Who knows? Like my wife said, she might just be, you know, bring O and Annie in there and go ahead and put some in the coffee and go to sleep. You know what I mean? We don't know that. You know, she got a room in the house. You know, moved her in. You don't know what they already doing the most. So who's to say they ain't gonna do the most and say, you know what, we're gonna figure out a way to where, you know, she's taking too long to kick the can. Let's go ahead and kick this in gear. Let's go ahead and get her out of here really quick. We're tired of waiting. We're ready to live our life.
Let's put her out of her misery.
Right. You know, you never know, man. People is green these days, man. You know, if they willing to do that and go that far, man, and then try to say, oh yeah, I explained to her, my wife that has Alzheimer's, that, you know, I got a girl and she said she was cool with that. Come on, man. That's filthy, man. Like, that man got somebody to answer to when he go to sleep. Trust me. When saying all that and doing all that, that is filth upon filth. I don't ever want to see my granddad, you know, portraying that type of to any of my family, especially, you know, my daughters or anything like that, his grandkids. Like, I don't want that type of, you know, stain on my family. You know, if my grandpa was doing that, I mean, I can't even, you know what, grandpa, I get it. You're a grown man, do what you want to do, but you're gonna have to stay way over there with that man, because that right there, man, that's a whole nother pile of red that I ain't ready to deal with, man. I don't want the kids to see it. I don't want them to be a part of it. Granddad, we love you, but you gotta fix that, man, before you come back on this side. We love you to death, Grandpa, but you gotta fix that before you come on this side again.
It's till death do us part, and I'm not dead yet. Okay? According to Beast, she's still alive. You better respect and love her and care for her until death do y'all part. And then you are free, legally and spiritually, to move on with your life with the other person that you choose. But she ain't dead yet, so you shouldn't be lining up any prospects or even in that shouldn't even be in your mind yet. You don't move on mentally, physically, or spiritually until she is dead. That shit is really despicable to me. Excuse my language. It's despicable to me, and I don't agree with it. What do you guys think?
Comment below. Let us know. You know, I mean, this, like I said, man, this is a real touchy situation to a lot of people. A lot of people got family members that have Alzheimer's and are going through it, and they have caregivers that are not doing the same thing as this man is doing. But when you see it, there may be a lot of situations like this. He's probably just one of the ones that's just out there in your face and showing you from a perspective of what would you really do if this happened to you. And now we really getting the chance to really put it all the way out there. I'm pretty sure it's a lot of Americans or people in the world that probably know about the situation going on in their family and are not able to speak out about it. We haven't really heard about it, but now you're getting to see it on TV and in the media. And man, it brings tears to a lot of people, man. It's a filthy situation, man. And like I said, when you look at the vision of it, when they show the vision of who's actually the parties involved, it's like, oh my goodness, man. Some people can't take it. They can't take the thought of, you moved a white lady in there, man. What are you thinking about, man? Come on now. You can't do nothing like that. I mean, man, even if it was Sister Girl, it still would be filthy.
It would still be wrong, period.
When you move old grandma mountain cakes in there, then it's a whole different ball game. Now we talking about, man, you're talking about vindication. It almost looked like he trying to do it to get some money or publicity or something out of it, because
that's what I'm thinking.
Look at her. It's like, hey guys, I'm here to set the I'm here to set the tone. I'm here to go ahead
shake things up.
Yeah, it don't even look for real, to be honest with you. Looks like a uppity Negro with the grays. They're in the Hamptons. He got grandma. She opened the restaurants. They closing. She doing books now. So y'all just let us know how y'all feel.